Let's get it.
Hey, subscribe to the channel. This is King Me. You know, I really do hate doing videos like this. I really do. It's got to be done. Another angel has been taken from us. Another victim. You know, one thing about it is, I'm going to tell you something before you watch this video. Count your blessings. Parents shouldn't have to be burying their kids, man. You know, at the end of the day, it's not right. It's not right, man. I hate seeing mothers. I see families just on here just, just crying, just over some stuff that, a coward has taken place. And it's very hurtful. So at the end of the day, like I said, count your blessings. Count them. Subscribe to the channel. This is King Me. Another video. Let's watch it.
They just need to turn themselves in. I'm lost. I'm hurt. I'm numb. I'm angry. And I want justice for my baby and my grandbaby.
It was clear that Deja fought for her life, as the multiple slash wounds on her arms and hands were indicative of defense wounds. Initially, police were unable to locate her daughter, but she was later located and found safe in Boston. Shortly after her passing, her family and friends held a candlelight vigil in front of her childhood home.
Gathered outside of the victim's home here in Mattapan, lighting candles, comforting her mother, a 22-year-old woman, a new mother, taken far too soon, the pain too difficult to put into words. Hugs turned into uncontrollable sobs at a candlelight vigil near the Morton Street housing development. Relatives of Deja Jenkins Minus identified the 22-year-old as the woman brutally murdered in Lowell Friday. Her body, the Middlesex District Attorney says, was found inside a home with multiple stab wounds. Loved ones showed up by the dozens, blocking off a portion of Woodbowl Avenue to mourn, not only for Jenkins Minus, but for her 2-month-old daughter, now without a mother. Investigators say her killing wasn't random. The crowd here in Mattapan praying for an arrest. Police in Lowell still looking for the suspect. Now relatives tell us that Jenkins Minus does leave behind a 2-month-old daughter. They're rallying, doing everything they can to come up with donations to help this family get through the winter.
A neighbor who lived across the street from the home described seeing Deja enter the home, carrying the baby in a baby bag before being let in, but she was never seen leaving back out. The neighbor also later saw a man sitting in a vehicle for roughly 20 minutes before driving away. The vehicle was identified as belonging to Deja and was later caught on surveillance camera roughly 10 minutes later. Surveillance video led police to believe that her boyfriend, Leonard Robinson, was the individual driving the vehicle and used data from his GPS tracking device to determine that he had in fact been at the home during the time the neighbor saw him sitting in her vehicle, as well as when Deja arrived to the home hours prior. The GPS also revealed he drove to multiple locations before finally cutting off the ankle monitor. A bolo was immediately put out for Leonard, and Boston police were eventually able to locate him at a home, with video of his arrest being recorded by a woman inside the home.
22-year-old Leonard Robinson stood before a judge inside Lowell District Court Tuesday morning to face the charge of murder for the death of 22-year-old Deja Jenkins Minus.
What we have in this situation, Your Honor, is that Deja is found in the house that he was living in alone, in his bedroom, which was locked when any witness or the police came to that location.
Prosecutors say the body of Jenkins Minus, the mother of a 2-month-old baby girl from Boston, was found Friday morning in this Lowell home off Llewellyn Street. Her death ruled a homicide by multiple sharp force injuries. Investigators believe she was killed by Robinson the day before on Thanksgiving.
What the medical examiner's office noted was that Deja's neck was fractured.
Robinson was described by prosecutors as an on-again, off-again boyfriend of Jenkins Minus. He was arrested in Boston. Deja's mother, Latoya Minus, was in court Tuesday. It was her request for a well-being check that led to police confirming her worst fear.
When arrested, Leonard claimed he hadn't seen Deja for 2 weeks, later changing his story saying that she came to his home Thursday, but he didn't let her in, so she left. The DA detailed the events that took place and revealed that the motive revolved around questions as to the paternity of Deja's 2-month-old daughter. Leonard, along with Deja, on his now deleted Facebook page, would post a series of subliminal messages leading up to the day of her murder. The post stated the following: "Ain't no way she forgot to mention she was dealing with more than one man when she got pregnant. I'm not playing daddy and I'm not playing house. As always, I wanted DNA from the beginning. She gets mad and posts personal business all day long, and it's corny. I didn't even want to post this, and I usually let her live her best life on Facebook, even when she starts lying. But this is different. If you're going to perform, at least tell the audience the full story. All I'm saying is, girls are messy, petty, and wasn't ready for a kid, and it's sad that it shows on Facebook." He also went on to post, "Have your kids for you. Don't do it for a man. Because when the man doesn't want you anymore, you shouldn't have the time to be chasing after the man or picking out flaws to throw on social media. Really, you should be putting that same energy into being a mother. That's all I have to say. If a man helps you with your kids and he's not the daddy, he loves you. A man that's not loyal to his kids is not loyal to anyone." Her very last post was the day before she was murdered. "I got this mommy thing on lock. My daughter will never need for anything. Can't wait to celebrate her first Thanksgiving tomorrow." Investigators believe Deja was murdered shortly after arriving to Leonard's home. The murder is said to have taken place in front of their daughter. According to court records, Leonard's attorney informed the judge that he feared for his safety at the Middlesex jail and requested to be transferred to a facility closer to his hometown of Dorchester. As of right now, he remains at the Middlesex jail and is due back in court on December 30th. Deja's daughter is now in the care of her mother.